Hi, this is Kathy James from the Staff Development Department. I want to welcome you to our new RCSD Educators Group on Edmodo. We are going to be using this as a launching off place today for our next activity this morning. When you first come into Edmodo, you'll notice that in the center of your page you have messages. These messages are known as posts. You can think of them somewhat like as a string of emails or an electronic bulletin board of sorts. Later on, if you want to learn more about Edmodo, I've put a post here for you with a video. You can click on that video and take a quick tour of some of the other features that are available in Edmodo. But for right now, we're going to get started on our activity. If you'll scroll down to the post that says Activity for June 18th Professional Development, you'll see that it has a link attached to it. We're going to be clicking on this in just a minute for our activity, but before we do that, I want you to locate in your packet a handout that says Speed Dating with Common Core Resources. Take that paper out and have it to the side because you're going to be needing it in just a minute. Now I'm going to click on the link that's associated with this post, and that will take me to a new tab. When I'm in that new tab, you will see a list of resources comes up. A page that has all of the resources for Common Core and content-related sites that we'd like you to take a look at this morning. Now there are a lot of them, and we know that you are not going to have time to go to all of these sites this morning. In fact, probably you could spend the entire rest of the time on just the first one that you click on, because some of these are incredibly rich. Rather than getting stuck in one place, we want to give you kind of a general overview of what's available out there this morning so that you know what is there when you want to go back to it later. We're going to do this by having a kind of a fun activity that we are calling Speed Dating with Common Core Resources. So if you have your handout in front of you, in just a minute your presenter is going to tell you that it's time to begin round one. When you begin round one, you're going to be looking at general curriculum resource sites. These are sites that have information that would be relevant to anybody in any subject or grade level. Scroll down and pick one from the list, and you're going to have 2 to 3 minutes to look at that site and kind of get a general sense of what information is there, what kind of resources does it have, and would it be useful to you to come back to again. When your presenter calls time, stop and take a quick minute to give that site a review on your paper. In particular, think about whether it's worth your time to come back to, whether it has a lot of information that you'd like to look at in more depth. And then make a quick note to yourself about what you saw there so that you'll remember what that site is. Once you've done that, your presenter is going to send you on to round two. Round two is focused on sites that are specific to Common Core. Select one of the round two sites and do the same thing. Take a couple minutes to look at it and then a minute or two to review it. In round three, you're going to look at content-specific sites. So select a site from the area that you are most interested in, the area that you teach, or one particular content area that you want to focus on this morning. Rate it and mark down some notes about whether you want to come back. And then for your last round, we're going to give you a choice because we know that there were a lot of sites here that you didn't get a chance to look at. So go back through your list, look and see something that you really wanted to click on that you didn't get a chance to the first time around, and do one last quick look. Snapshot picture of what's available. This resource page is going to stay available in your Edmodo library on your Edmodo page, and you can come back to it at any time and look at any of these resources. And we can add to it as we go throughout the year, and it will continue to grow and be kind of a repository of things that you can use when you want to go research about Common Core. We hope you have a fun time this morning and that you find some really great information. Thank you.